I want to talk about a game I've had for several years. It's Escalation, the Suburban Wars by Z-Man Games, created by Reiner, Knizia. And here's the sides of it. And I've had this game, I want to say for about 6 years, 6 or 7, oops, upside down, 6 or 7 years, and it cost me like $10. Came out in 2007. And here it has just 56 cards and a rule book. So we're going to pop this open. And this right here are the rules. It starts over here. So that's all the rules there are. And this game takes, if you know how to play this game, it's like 5 minutes to play. And as you can see, my cards are we play this game a lot as a filler game. So they just got numbers on them, like 9, 4, 3, and so forth. There's that special card 1 to 7. I'll go through what these cards do. What happens is you'll get 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your opponents will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's say this is what happened. Hopefully I haven't shuffled them or anything. Hopefully this will work out. When it's your turn, you're going to play a card or cards. So this is what this player has. You're trying to get rid of your cards. So this 2 is pretty bad. The higher the number, the better. So this 2 is pretty bad. So this player plays a 2, and how many ever cards you play, it is how many cards you'll draw back into your hand. So this player's done. This player has to beat a 2. So they have this, and they go, you know what, I'm going to play a 3, because that's not a very good card either. So I'm going to play a 3. I played 1, so I get to draw 1. Now this player gets to go, and they have to beat a 3. Now what's interesting is they have a 4 here. They can also take cards that are the same number, like these 2 2s, and make that a 4. So they go, oh, I'm going to play 4, and since they played 2 cards, they draw 2. Now it's back to this person who has to beat a 4. So they go, oh, you know what, I'm going to play a 5. Draw 1 card. So you kind of get the idea of what's happening. So let's pretend that this number, actually I'm going to try to get this number up. Okay, here we go. This person played 14. Okay, so now he combined 2 7s to make a 14. Oops, I drew too many cards. This person goes, oh, I have to beat a 14. Okay. Now, it looks like, okay, they've got a 10. They can combine 2 5s to make 10, but that's not enough to beat a 14. Well, this 1 to 7 says I can beat any card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I'm going to make it a 5. So now this player is playing a 15. So that's what the 1 to 7 means. It's kind of like a wild, but it's limited to a 1 to 7. Now you could play this by itself and make it 1, or play by itself and make it a 6. Or you combine it like this, and now it's 15. So this player's got to beat a 15. Well, looky here. They go, oh, I've got 26. I'm trying to get to where somebody they can't beat it. Okay, so this person cannot beat it. I mean, best they can get is an 18. When you can't beat it, you have to take the stack of cards that are here and put them in front of you, and then you get to start anew. So he starts with a 1, and it keeps going around. Eventually, the whole stack will be gone because everybody's drawing the cards. When the stack is gone, you keep playing until somebody's hand is gone. Once somebody's hand's gone, whatever you have in your hand goes into that pile in front of you, or if you haven't had any, you get these into your pile. And whoever has the most cards in front of them loses. Now, the interesting thing about this game is when we play, we don't look at who won the game. Like the one that has the least amount of cards. So if this player here had none in front of them, they would have won. But the way we do it is whoever has the most cards in front of them is the loser of the game. But actually we say they won. And then they get thrown back in, shuffled up, and you play again. And it's such a simple little game, but it's actually, for our group, it's been a lot of fun. Now, you can look like Board Game Geek, and you have somebody put out how many's of each, because you just can't use a regular deck of cards, because there is only like one. There are some of these ones, I don't know how many there are, but there is one other card I need to talk about, and that's this, the Neighborhood Watch card. What this allows you to do is say that time it was that, I'm just going to throw these out here, it was at that 26, and this player's trying to go and go, I don't have 26. This allows like a freebie saying, I match 26. And then they get to draw a card, and the next player goes and they have to beat a 26. So this kind of allows you to, kind of like a freebie, to get, whew, I'm safe that turn. Hope it doesn't come back around to me though. So really there's just numbered cards, that 1 to 7, which I wish I would have thrown out here. I'm going to throw that out there. And that 1 to 7, if I can find it real quick. There it is. And numbered cards. And there's a certain number of them. And if you go to that Board Game Geek, there may be a way you can find out and possibly do it with just regular playing cards, because this game's not made anymore. But I do have one experience, which actually happened a couple of times, that somebody's like, they only had 10 minutes left to play. They're like, okay, I can play a game for about 10 minutes and I'll go home. And they knew this game took like 5 minutes or less. So they played. And finally, when the person was done, it was 45 minutes later. They go, oh, I have to go. So we played 45 minutes. What's fun is you just make fun of each other. Whoever wins, you just make fun of them. And they know it's nothing serious, because it's probably like me if I called it, you won the game, haha, and then probably next turn it's me that's going to win. So this has been a fun little game, and if you want to make it out of regular playing cards, you can. Like I said, just go to Board Game Geek, and I think somebody's listed how many 1s are in there and how many 2s, how many of these. I know there's 2 of these. I don't know how many 1 to 7s. And as you can see, this game has been well played. So that is the game Escalation.